ஒரு வீடு வாங்கணும்னா ஃபர்ஸ்ட் இது இருக்கணும், அப்புறம் இதுவும் இருக்கணும், இது கண்டிப்பா இருக்கணும். இது எல்லாம் இருக்கிற மாதிரி ஒரு இடம் இருக்கா? இருக்கே, அருண் எக்ஸெல்லோ காம்பாக்ட் ஹோம்ஸ்.
அருண் எக்ஸெல்லோ காம்பாக்ட் ஹோம்ஸ், உங்கள் வீடு, உங்கள் சொந்த வீடு. கால் 28412841.
Hi guys, this is Shailesh and you're watching me on Aviators and the Ball Guy. இந்த செக்ஷனில் இன்றைக்கி நம்ம பார்க்க போகிறது ஆண்டர்ப்ரனர்ஷிப். ஆண்டர்ப்ரனர்ஷிப் வந்து பார்த்திங்கன்னா இன்றைக்கி நிறைய பேர் வந்து வேலைக்கு போகணும்னு சொல்லி தான் வீட்டிலேயே நம்மளை கட்டாயப்படுத்துகிறாங்க. ஸ்கூலில் படிக்கும் போதுலேருந்து பார்த்திங்கன்னா நம்மளை பிரெயின் வாஷ் பண்ணுறதே, நீ படித்தா தான் வேலைக்கு போக முடியும், வேலைக்கு போனால் தான் சம்பாதிக்க முடியும். அதை தான் எல்லா பேரண்ட்ஸும் சொல்கிறாங்களே தவிர, நீ நல்லா படிப்பா, நல்லா படிச்சுட்டு நீ ஒரு பிஸ்னஸ் கூட ஆரம்பிக்கலாம், நீ ஒரு ஆண்டர்ப்ரனர் ஆகலாம், நீ 4 பேருக்கு வேலை கொடுக்கலாம் அப்படிங்கிற மாதிரி யாருமே பேச மாட்டேங்கிறாங்க. அப்படியே ஒரு சிஸ்டமேட்டிக்காகவே கொண்டு வராங்க. பட் இட் ஷுட் சேஞ்ச் ஆக்சுவலி. ஏன்னா ஆண்டர்ப்ரனர்ஷிப் இருந்தால் தான் இந்தியாவில் வந்து அத்தனை ஐடி கம்பெனியில் வந்து ஃபாரினில் வேலை பார்க்குறாங்க. இங்கேருந்து போன சாஃப்ட்வேர் இன்ஜினியர்ஸ் அவங்க எல்லாருமே இங்கே இந்தியாவிலே இருந்திருந்தாங்கன்னா, அவங்களுக்கு கவர்மெண்ட்டும் சரி, அவங்க ஃபேமிலியும் சரி சப்போர்ட் பண்ணியிருந்ததுன்னா இங்கேயே ஒரு மைக்ரோசாஃப்ட்டோ இங்கேயே ஒரு ஆப்பிளோ உருவாகி இருக்கலாம். நீங்கள் நம்ம பெருமைக்குன்னு சொல்லிக்கிறோம், ஒவ்வொரு ஃபாரின் கம்பெனிலையும் வந்து இந்தியன்ஸோட ரேஷியோ ஜாஸ்தி இருக்குது. அந்த கம்பெனியில் சயின்டிஸ்டாக இருக்கிறவங்க இந்தியன்னு, இந்த கம்பெனியில் கூகுளில் இருக்கிறவங்க நம்ம இந்தியன்னு. பட் எல்லாருமே இங்கே இல்லையா, இந்தியாவில் இல்லையே, எல்லாருமே இந்தியா விட்டுட்டு போய் என்ஆர்ஐஸாக இருக்காங்க. ஸோ அவங்க மூலமாக நம்மளுக்கு என்ன பெனிஃபிட் இருக்குது? நம்ம ஏன் அந்த டேலண்ட்டை வெளில விட்டோம்? இந்த பிரெயின் ஸ்டார்மிங் நடக்கிறதுக்கு மெயினான காரணமே வந்து ஸ்கூல்ஸ் அண்ட் பேரண்ட்ஸ் தாங்கிறது என்னோட தாட். ஸ்கூல்லையும் சரி பேரண்ட்ஸும் சரி ஆண்டர்ப்ரனர்ஷிப்பை சின்ன வயசுலேருந்து பிள்ளைங்களுக்கு கொண்டு வரணும், அவங்களுக்கு சப்போர்ட் பண்ணணும். ஏங்க இன்னைக்கு பேங்க் 1000 பேங்க் லோன் கொடுக்க ரெடியாக இருக்காங்க. ஒரு நல்ல ஐடியா இருந்தால் வெஞ்சர் கேபிட்டலிஸ்ட் ஃபண்டிங் நடக்குது. ஸோ இதெல்லாம் வந்து அந்த காலத்தில் கிடையாது. ஸோ இன்றைக்கி அந்த மாதிரி ஆப்பர்ச்சுனிட்டிஸ் இருக்கும்போது ஸ்கூல்லும் சரி பேரண்ட்ஸும் சரி கொஞ்சம் பிள்ளைங்களை எஜுகேட் பண்ணி ஆண்டர்ப்ரனர்ஷிப் கொண்டு வரணும். இந்த ஏவியேட்டர்ஸ் அண்ட் பால் கை இந்த ஒரு கான்செப்டே வந்து பார்த்தீங்கன்னா ஆண்டர்ப்ரனர்ஷிப்பை ப்ரொமோட் பண்ணுறதுக்கும் சப்போர்ட் பண்ணுறதுக்கும்.
ஐ லவ் யூன்னு மெசேஜ் அனுப்புற, இரு வர.
ஹாய்.
எவ்வளவு தைரியம் உனக்கு? என்னது?
முதல்ல ஒரு நல்ல டீ, அப்புறமா கோவப்படலாம்.
மனதை மயக்கும் சுவையுடன் அபீஸ் பிரீமியம் டஸ்ட் டீ.
எதுக்கு இப்படி மெசேஜ் அனுப்பிச்ச? இது நீ நேர்லயே சொல்லிருக்கலாம்ல.
அபீஸ்.
இந்த நிகழ்ச்சியில் நம்ம நிறைய ஆண்டர்ப்ரனர்ஸை சந்திக்க போகிறோம். அந்த மாதிரி இன்றைக்கி நம்ம மீட் பண்ண போகிறது மிஸ்டர் நிதின். அவரை பற்றி விஷயங்கள் இந்த நிகழ்ச்சியில் பார்க்க போகிறோம். ஆண்டர்ப்ரனர்ஷிப்பில் அவர் பண்ண மிஸ்டேக்ஸ், இந்த கம்பெனி ஆரம்பித்து ரொம்ப வருஷமாச்சு, ரொம்ப சக்ஸஸ்ஃபுல்லாக போய்கிட்டு இருக்காரு. பட் எல்லாருடைய சக்ஸஸ் ஸ்டோரி மட்டும் நம்ம கேட்டு பிரயோஜனம் கிடையாது. அவங்க மிதித்த அந்த தான்ஸ், கடந்து வந்த பாதையில் அவங்க பட்ட கஷ்டங்கள், அதெல்லாம் தெரிஞ்சுக்கிட்டாதான் அடுத்து வர ஆண்டர்ப்ரனர்ஸ் வந்து அந்த தப்பை செய்யாமல் இருக்க முடியும். ஏன்னா சக்ஸஸ்ங்கிறது ரொம்ப நாள் கழிச்சு தான் நம்மளுக்கு கிடைக்க போகுது. அதுக்கு முன்னாடி நடந்த கதைகள் வந்து பாதி பேர் வந்து ஒரு ரிட்டையர்மெண்ட் ஸ்டேஜில் தான் ஒரு புக்காக போடுறாங்க. அது வரைக்கும் நம்ம இன்றைக்கி வெயிட் பண்ண தேவையில்லை. ஏன்னா மீடியா வந்துருச்சு, யூடியூப் இருக்குது, அன்னன்னைக்கு நம்ம கேட்டு தெரிஞ்சுக்கலாம். இன்றைக்கி வந்து ஒவ்வொரு நிமிஷம் நம்மளுக்கு முக்கியம். ஸோ ரொம்ப நாள் வெயிட் பண்ண தேவையில்லை. இன்னைக்கு ஒரு ரஜினிகாந்த் மாதிரி ஒரு 20 இயர்ஸ் எடுத்ததுக்கப்புறம் சூப்பர் ஸ்டார் ஆக தேவையில்லை. இப்போ சிவகார்த்திகேயன் வந்து ஒரு 10 படத்துலேயே பார்த்தீங்கன்னா ஒரு நல்ல ஒரு கமர்ஷியல் ஹீரோ ஆகிட்டார். ஸோ டைம் ஃபாஸ்ட்டாக போய்கிட்டு இருக்கு. ஸோ அதுக்கேற்ற மாதிரி ஆண்டர்ப்ரனர்ஷிப்பில் நீங்கள் தோற்று போய்கிட்டீங்க, ஒரு ஸ்டெப் எடுத்து வைக்கும் போதே அந்த அடி சறுக்கிக்கிட்டிங்கன்னா இன்றைக்கி வேறு யாரும் சப்போர்ட் பண்ணுறதுக்கு ரெடியாக இல்லை. ஸோ நீங்கள் எடுத்து வைக்கிற ஒவ்வொரு ஸ்டெப்பும் வந்து ரொம்ப காஷியஸாக இருக்கணும். அது கண்டிப்பாக சக்ஸஸ் தவிர வேறு எதுவும் கொடுக்கக்கூடாது. நம்ம பேச்சுக்கு வேணால் சொல்லிக்கலாம், ஒரு ஃபெயிலியர் வந்து நம்மளுக்கு அனுபவத்தை கொடுக்குது, அதுதான் எனக்கு பாடம்னு. இன்றைக்கி அதுக்கான டைம் கிடையாது. ஏன்னா உங்களுக்கே தெரியும், இன்றைக்கி ஜெயிக்கிறவங்க பேச்சை தான் யாருனாலும் கேட்பாங்க. நம்ம ஜெயிக்க போறோம்னு சொன்னா யாருமே கேட்க மாட்டாங்க.
நம்ம சொந்தங்கள் எல்லாம் ஒன்னா சேர்ந்தாலே கொண்டாட்டம் தான். அன்பை பரிமாறிக்கிறதும் அழகான கதைகள் பேசிக்கிறதும் ஒரே சிரிப்பு மழைதான். அதே சமயம் மனசுக்குள்ள பழைய நினைவுகளும் அலைமோதும். ஆனா நம்ம சந்தோஷம் எதிர்பார்க்காம தேடி வரும்போது நம்ம அன்பான சொந்தங்களோட நெருக்கத்தை உணர்ற அந்த தருணம் மனசுல தேங்கி நிற்கிற அன்பு கண்கள்ல கண்ணீர் வழியா மட்டும்தான் பொங்கும். தங்கமான உறவுகளின் அழகான பந்தம். NAC Jewelers.
So we have Nitin with us. Hi Nitin, how are you?
Good.
Nice having you with us for Aviators and Ball Guy. And like I said about entrepreneurship. Yes. So you're an entrepreneur. How does it feel to be an entrepreneur?
So right now I'm smiling, right? But this is not the case every time when you're an entrepreneur. You're not smiling all the time.
Okay.
Though it is easy to hide your emotions when you smile, but as an entrepreneur, the journey is very, very troublesome as well as
100%,
turbulent, right? So the journey has been very interesting. We've met with enough failures to teach us what it takes to succeed.
Okay.
And I think those failures are very integral part of your entire story. And I'm not saying everyone must go through it, but when you go through it, you realize that it was there for a reason, and you have not planned or thought through the entire opportunity very well, which is why you end up, meeting failures. But I think it is essential to go forward and do what you're supposed to do with the idea.
Yeah, that's true. But what made you, what inspired you to become an entrepreneur?
Right. So I have worked for several companies, MNCs in the past. In my previous career, I have also stayed away from family for a couple of years and then returned back to the country.
That's one thing that everyone convinces us. You need to go earn money. You compromise with the family. You want to be with the family, then you compromise the money. That is a bad thing which they have taught us, I guess.
Yes.
Let me know how you balanced it.
So I did, push myself to stay away from family for 1.5 years, though I kept visiting. But finally decided that that's not the way of life. It is not sustainable. So everything, whether it is family life or business, it has to be sustainable.
Yes.
And that sustainability is what we actually got into the business as well, into what we do. And we kept that as a cornerstone towards what we want to do to achieve success.
What are the mistakes you made? What are the blunders you think you made before making this brand a successful one?
Right. So there were some blunders which were so huge that we now look back and we feel ashamed of what we did, because we should have thought through a lot more.
Okay.
But like everyone makes
But
mistakes.
there's no book for us to learn that. So we learn by experiences.
Absolutely. And we are glad eventually that we learned it by that way, because now we know what not to do very
Yes,
clearly.
yes,
very
yes.
clearly. And people teach you that, the market teaches you that, consumers teach you that. So in our case, what we did was we built a fantastic product on the inside, which is the chocolate.
Okay.
So that is our expertise, and we make very delicious chocolates with the most sustainable ingredients, but that is within. The customer buys the chocolate along with its wrapping. So just like everything has to be packaged very well, we realized that the initial packaging that we had absolutely no connect with what is inside the package. So you cannot put bad packaging on a good product and hope it will sell. Because that was our biggest learning, that in Hindi they say a very old saying, "Jo dikhta hai wo bikta hai," which roughly translates to, you might have a fantastic product inside, but unless it is seen as a good product, it will never sell.
I think those are the same guys who say don't buy a book based on its cover.
Absolutely.
But they buy the book based on the cover only, because you wrap the book on a plastic paper,
Yes.
and you seal it off. Then how will the guy buy it? So somehow marketing marketing and packaging, I guess. I think we're talking about packaging now.
Yes. Plays a
So
very
the
critical.
packaging is one thing you didn't concentrate when you got the product ready, is it?
Yes, we went terribly wrong, both in packaging as well as the design.
Okay.
And that is what we have learned, that you should never underestimate the customer.
Okay.
We thought that just a good product is enough, and we would assume that the customer would not mind the packaging not being good enough.
Okay.
And I think that was a big mistake. We laugh at it even now.
Okay. I think with this latest bunch of the set, I think I've done great research, and maybe with the mistakes what you did, you have corrected it off, and I see when I pick it up, it feels very, very light, and the design is very good, and the material I feel in my hand is very good.
Right.
So only after that I'm gonna take the chocolate out and taste it off.
Correct.
So if the chocolate also is very good, I'm definitely gonna come back to buy this product, I guess.
Right.
So packaging is something from this conversation I understand. Packaging and the design.
Yes.
How you display the product to the customer is something which you didn't concentrate initially, but now I think we've done Pakka work with that, and it's come out really great. In this short and crisp interview and the conversation, I think we have told them that how, if they're getting into a product market, how packaging and the design and maybe the outlook of the entire brand, maybe a campaign or whatever it is, it is very key to them for sales.
Today, in today's world, absolutely critical.
இந்த வருஷம் யாருமே டார்கெட் அச்சீவ் பண்ணல. அதை பத்தி தான் இன்னைக்கு 6 மணி வரை நாம பேச போறோம்.
சார், டீ.
நைஸ். அபீஸ் டீ.
இது உயர்தரமான தேயிலையில் தயாரானது.
இதன் சுவையும் மனமும் ஆஹா.
சார், இந்த டீல
டீ குடிச்சுக்கிட்டே மணிக்கணக்கா பேசுவாங்க. ஆனா இந்த டீய பத்தியே மணிக்கணக்கா பேசலாம்.
ஒன் மோர்.
அபிஸ் பிரீமியம் டஸ்ட் டீ.
இன்னைக்காவது டார்கெட்டை பத்தி பேசலாமா?
சார் டீ.
You have so much competition nowadays, and for you to get a product into the market, for a customer to buy a product and you make sales and profits, there's a lot of things involved other than just going through the books or working with a good team, etc. You need to keep innovating every day. Innovation is what something definitely your business required. So you need to keep reading a lot of books, watching a lot of television shows, especially TED Talks, etc., where you also give food to the brain, food to the thought, I should say. So you'll have to keep on making sure that you learn things every day, and when you have the learning process done pakka, definitely you will know how to get your product into the market with a little bit of innovation. You all must have had chocolates in your life. Chocolates are the best thing. I think one of man's best invention is chocolates. So be it a guy or a girl, no one's going to refuse a bite of a chocolate. And you have so many flavors coming now. You have milk chocolates, you have dark chocolates, you name it and they have it in a chocolate flavor. So there's so much competition there, and there's an Indian guy, an Indian company, who's given a little thought about the nature also, and whenever brands bring in little social responsibility to how they do business, that is a big huge success now, and the generation, the millennial generation, is ready to buy and become consumers of those products because they somehow feel they are also part of the responsible circle. Now tell us about what the innovation of your product is.
So I would call this product for an introduction a zero waste chocolate.
Okay.
Now, a zero waste chocolate, the minute I use this term, gathers a lot of attention, and that's exactly our purpose of saying it's zero waste, because nobody has associated wastage related to chocolate before ever in the world.
Okay.
And we thought that there is a lot of wastage that happens, just like how you use a shampoo and throw away the plastic.
Zero wastage chocolates, it means whatever chocolate is remaining, you guys eat it up, or
so we do that also.
Okay.
But overall, because it is sold in retail outlets here in Chennai, we want to ensure that a product, when a consumer takes it home, there is no wastage created out of it.
I was just kidding actually. Yeah, okay.
Absolutely. And of course, there's a lot of fun we have with chocolates for sure.
Definitely.
But we take the wastage part very, very seriously.
Okay.
Not just from our perspective, even from our consumer's perspective.
Okay.
But talking about how this innovation came to start with, I think one thing that drives us is being at it.
Okay.
Now this has been, it's just two words, but it means a lot, because you might have the best intentions, but if you're not at the job for a long period of time and you don't have the at it attitude, I think it shows very clearly in the final product. So we made mistakes in the past, as we discussed earlier, but we were at it to ensure that our final product becomes very interesting, which a lot of people now call very innovative.
Okay.
So coming to the product itself, it is made from a material which is not paper.
Okay.
People refer it to as handmade paper, but
Handmade
it's
paper. Yeah,
actually-
recycled paper actually, right?
No, it's an upcycled paper.
Upcycle. Oh, okay.
So now the term upcycled is
That's a
very
new
relevant.
term I'm getting to know. Okay.
Yes. So the reason why they call it upcycled is because we reclaim cotton from these garment factories,
Okay.
which otherwise goes wasted and it goes into landfill. And if you look at these brown spots here on our thing, it is our cocoa husk, which is our normal contribution to landfill as a chocolate maker.
Okay.
Both of them we put together, the cocoa husk and the cotton, reclaimed cotton, and we make this material.
Oh, nice.
As a result of that, the material is paper free, plastic free, and tree free. So
Oh,
there is
great.
no wood pulp used as well.
Great.
And apart from that, the interesting part here is that the printing that we do has a social cause to it.
Okay.
So there's social inclusiveness that we have bought into the product. As the printing is done, at VXL Institute, which employs differently abled people, and we also use water-based ink for printing, which is people-friendly.
Okay.
So if you notice, the aim for us is to be planet-friendly, people-friendly, and also socially inclusive.
Okay.
Those are the pillars that we've built the brand on.
Okay.
But if you look at what is inside the product also, even the chocolate ingredients.
I was
that we
actually
use-
about to ask you, because the innovation, does it end with the packaging alone, or have you done something with the chocolate also?
Yes. So in fact, even before we get to the chocolate, there are two layers that we pass, right?
Oh,
So
okay.
once
The wrapper, yes.
Exactly. Even
Oh,
the
nice.
wrapper. So
we'll have a look at the
yes. So if you look at this wrapper, when you take out the chocolate, from the wrapper.
Okay.
Since it's a zero waste bar, we ensure that all the paper that we use for communication is not wasted. So you'll find print on both sides of this piece of communication.
Okay.
It shows you how to taste chocolate the right way.
Very nice.
And also it has a QR code where you can access it, and you'll understand how to reuse this aluminum foil
Okay.
which we are using. So we've gone to that micro detail of saying that nothing here should be wasted.
Okay.
In fact, the wrapper as well as this piece of paper here, the piece of packaging material is compostable, biodegradable, and also recyclable.
Okay.
So it is planet friendly, both from a resource perspective when we use the resources to make it, and also when we give it back to the soil, it does good to the soil.
Very nice.
And that is how we are part of the circular economy. That's
Okay.
what they call it, as a circular economy.
Okay.
So once you get into the chocolate, once you open the chocolate, we have a little note here saying that you're requested to cut open this wrapper.
Okay.
And when you cut open this wrapper, you will see a center spread.
Okay.
And we've printed at the back side of it as well.
Okay.
We're probably the first chocolate company in the world who has made
do
use
that.
of the back side.
Oh, okay.
Because otherwise, you're in the media industry. Real estate is very expensive.
Definitely.
So we want to make use of that real estate, and as in the circular economy, there's a term called extending the reusable life of a resource.
Okay.
So this is a resource which we have used to package the chocolate, but the inside is being wasted.
Okay.
So we have given opportunities to consumer to, so we have greeting cards inside,
Very nice.
we have bookmarks inside, we have a health tracker inside.
Can we have a look at it?
Absolutely.
முதல்லயே ரிட்டையர்மெண்ட் பத்தி யோசிக்கணும், ஏன்னா அதுக்கப்புறம் லோன் கிடைக்காது. That how do I know sir னு உட்கார்ந்திருந்தா
அருண் எக்ஸலோ ஜீவா டாக்ஸ்ல சேவிங், ரெண்ட்ல ஏர்னிங், கம்ப்ளீட் ஃபெசிலிட்டி மெயின்டெனன்ஸ் கம்பெனியே பண்றாங்க.
கரெக்டான ப்ராப்பர்ட்டில இன்வெஸ்ட் பண்ணா நாளைக்கு ப்ராப்பர்ட்டிக்கு அப்ரிசியேஷன் எனக்கும் தான். அதான் ஜீவா.
அருண் எக்ஸலோ ஜீவா அனைத்து வசதிகளோடு டிசம்பர் முதல் செயல்படும். ஜீவா the active retirement community. Call 2841-2841.
So on the inside of the wrapper, to make sure that we don't waste this material, we have various things that we put inside. Like for example, here we have the health tracker. So for the entire month, you can track all the health related activities that you have invested your time in. And then this can be pinned up. We have other things like a greeting card, like a bookmark, which makes sure that this wrapper is not thrown as soon as you consume the chocolate.
Definitely. You give a reason for them to keep this with them.
Keep this, exactly.
It's about the thought, I guess, actually. So how you think about, maybe as a consumer, only when you think, you will get to get these ideas. It is more like putting yourself in the shoes of the customer.
Correct.
Only then you will get to know how you can do these and all. So for a business, I think that is very important.
Yes.
So more than you thinking as an entrepreneur, because kaakekku than konju pon konju manga. So whatever you find, it is a great thing for you. But for the customer, he might have got used to a lot of things like this. But unless you put yourself in his shoes and think about what his needs are, I think business is all about that.
Yes.
You find a need and you give a solution to that. So this is very, very innovative, and what you've done with all these things, I think is very nice actually. I'm just waiting for me to get a hold of the chocolate. So let's have a taste of it. And what all varieties of chocolates you have?
Sure. So we have some plain chocolates without any flavor, because we want the flavor of the cocoa beans to be highlighted. For example, this is a 70% dark chocolate which will have no added flavor.
Okay.
And in any of our chocolates, whether it is rose, banana, choco coffee, there is no artificial flavor added.
Okay.
So the flavor is long lasting, and that speaks about the quality of the chocolate when you taste it.
That's it.
So this one, for instance, is a paneer rose.
Oh, very nice.
Right, pink rose. We also have a red rose, but paneer rose is closer to us because it's
it's more South touch.
South Indian, and it smells better.
Very nice.
So we have the paneer rose chocolate here. Apart from that, we have chocolates made out of jaggery instead of normal sugar.
Okay.
Then we have banana. Then rose, as I said. Then we have masala chai. We have coconut cinnamon, lavender, lemongrass. So we've experimented with a lot of flavors, and you might find what you like, but you'll also find many new flavors which we give you a chance to try.
Okay.
That's what this entire range is all about.
Nice to know about it, and I think you will have a great thing going on with the Chennai market. And how was the response for this concept of yours?
So we were pleasantly shocked when we introduced the product in the market, because we were not very sure whether the Indian consumer, especially in Chennai, the consumer would understand the concept and pick it up.
Okay.
But both the retailers as well as consumers have supported us really well, And we are shocked to see and note and get feedback on Instagram and so many other places that they really appreciate the work that we do.
Very nice.
So that, I mean, for us, it has been a joyride, for the last 3 months since we've introduced it physically in the market.
You also have a lot of celebrities talk about this product, I guess, and they have also liked it, and I think they like the innovation which you have done.
Yes.
So they're giving you support. So a few words on that.
Absolutely. So most of the celebrities like it because they have also now for gathering mass appeal also, they want to be planet friendly, people friendly, socially inclusive.
That's it.
So this solves all their kind of tick marks. It ticks all their boxes, and it's a natural product. But talking about celebrities, this is also a health product.
Okay.
It's not just the story around it.
So they can have chocolate, but at the same time, it takes care of their fitness regime also.
Absolutely. So these chocolates are in fact good for their health.
Oh, very nice.
பருப்புனா உதயம் பருப்பு மட்டும் தான் வாங்கணும்.
இதுவும் 1 கிலோ, உதயம் பருப்பும் 1 கிலோ. சேம் குவாண்டிட்டி தானே?
குவாண்டிட்டியை முடிவு பண்றது இடையில இல்ல, பருப்போட உபரியில தான் இருக்கு.
உதயம் பருப்பு பார்த்து பார்த்து தேர்ந்தெடுக்கப்பட்டது. Z சீரிஸ் டெக்னாலஜியில் தூய்மையாக்கப்பட்டது. உதயத்தின் ஒவ்வொரு பருப்பிலும் நேச்சுரல் புரோட்டீன்ஸ் பாதுகாக்கப்படுகிறது. அதனால் உபரி அதிகம்.
புரியுதா? உதயம் பருப்புல செஞ்சா அதிக குவாண்டிட்டி கிடைக்கும்.
எனக்கு புரியுது. அவங்களுக்கும் நல்லா புரிஞ்சிருக்கும்.
So where can we buy this? Retail outlets, online? How is that you market the product?
So our marketing strategy is very simple. The first 6 months we will be in Chennai. We already covered about 30 stores, and we'll probably go to another 20 stores, and that's all we feel Chennai can take for this chocolate. And
since it's organic, that's what you said, right?
Yes.
So you have a very niche kind of a customer base, or
correct. But we sometimes go wrong in thinking that, because today organic is now becoming from niche to even mass.
Oh, I see.
A lot of people have now started understanding organic. It's not just the small set anymore, which works for us. So
very nice.
I think from 30 to about 50 stores in another 3 months. And after 6 months is when we will go to any other city.
Okay.
Normally it would be a Bangalore or a Bombay. So we'll take a call when to go there. Apart from that, we're available on our own website, which is cocoatrade.com.
Okay.
And also on another website called The Better Indian.
Okay.
So that's another website which promotes only sustainable products.
Okay.
That's where we're available.
So you get a target segment there, pakka.
Exactly. And
so that's also very important for a business.
Correct.
Where you are available, and if your target segment is there, and the focus group must be pakka, I guess. So you save a lot of marketing costs.
Absolutely.
That is also saving money. Also is good for business.
Yes. It
so
is a big
are you looking for distributors or people who can get into this company, or funding, something like that? You're looking for any other support?
So support is always helpful, but the model that we see is a distributor doesn't add enough value.
Okay.
Because the product itself has a story to say.
Okay.
And anyways, we cannot sell this in 1,000 stores in Chennai. So our distribution is limited in that sense. So we wish to reach the retailers directly and consumers directly as far as possible. As far as funding is concerned, every business, so we are bootstrapped for now. Right? But every business requires funding at the right stage.
Okay.
So I would say we've got our footing right, and probably in the next few phases of our growth, we will definitely look at funding, because that helps us accelerate a lot of things.
So do you say, like, for such products, innovative products, or something you try to do with health and organic and etc., the B2C model works better than the B2B?
Absolutely. Because the B2B model doesn't pay you enough.
Okay.
While there are very small set of, say, chefs or cafes that want your product, but the price point is a big hindrance.
Okay.
So the consumer finds more value in it.
Okay.
Whereas a B2B person, for him to translate that story to the consumer is a very difficult task.
Okay.
We have some passion, so we do it, and consumers are impressed.
They're only focused on making money.
Yes, rightly so.
Where the profits are better, they push that, I guess.
They'd like to, yes.
Okay. Very good, Nathan. Thank you for being with us, and all the very best.
Perfect, sir.
Have a great day.
Pleasure.
Thank you, guys. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch up with you in another episode of Aviators and the Ball Guy. Until then, good day.